So in this episode, we're going to cover around 1,000 kilometers in the next 48 hours. We're just leaving now from Lake Garda, the beautiful town of Simeone, and it's onwards to Venice. This is going to be one of the highlights for sure. 200 kilometers to Venice, then we're going to spend a little bit of time there, then it's onwards to our overnight stop, which is going to be in Slovenia at a place, Portoroz, that we've been recommended to stay in. Weather's going to be really heavy rain in the afternoon, so we're going to have to brace ourselves for that one. And tomorrow we're on to trying to cross the Bosnian border. Failing that, which is a little bit touch and go, we're going to head up north into northern Croatia and stop in Osijek. 500 kilometers today, 500 kilometers tomorrow, but we're well on target to complete the 20 countries in 20 days. I hope you're going to enjoy this episode.
We're on. Are we on?
We're on.
A bit worrying. We left our jackets with our passports and all our money and all our vehicle registration documents in the boat.
All paid.
Simple. Stick your hand down, see if it bites. We'll do it. Won't we, Headley? He's talking to his camera going. Day 6, Headley, how we doing? Where are we?
Is it not day 7? I would have checked all these things out before we left, really. But you know, that's just the way it is.
Oh, he's got his. That's got to be sure, whatever that is. That's the worst case of piles I've ever seen.
We could have cut out some of the coffee breaks, you know what I mean?
Look,
and gone on some interesting roads.
Hang on, Mr. Five Shy today. I don't complain when you
Forward to Bosnia. Looks a bit active for me. Magnifique.
Can't take it, eh? Can't take the pace. Well, you are a year older than me.
6 months.
Mask. Fucking masks.
There's Headley's cousin. I just paid 60 quid to go round to a square. It's probably about 100 yards. Venice. I'm gonna take you to Venice.
Just one cornetto.
Visions of coming down here with the love of my life, Jacqueline, and instead I'm with Mr. Creosote, midlife biker Headley Smith, because you eat so much. Fire brigade.
A lot to impress me, but Venice is impressive. Every corner you go around, it's like a new, beautiful site of wonderful architecture. This is Venice. Here we are. The most expensive boat ride in the world. How cool is that? Okay, bit slow. Yes, Venice. Wow. Great architecture. Worth the ride. 3,000 kilometers to get here. Look at that.
we're in Italy. We're in Italy. Just been to Venice. We're now going to Isola in Slovenia. We haven't got a clue what we're doing really. After Venice, we went to George Clooney's boat driver recommended that place,
Portoroz, yeah, which was actually really nice, but it was chucking it down with rain. It was. We got there, thunder, lightning. I've got a confession to make when it comes to border crossings. I don't know what it is. I get really nervous.
Scaredy cat here goes, oh, just go ahead, Angus, go ahead, you know, like, and speak a bit of German, Japanese, Chinese, whatever you want.
I like you to go first because you're a bit more worldly.
After
travel.
After about 4 borders, I realised you were a complete hom about that.
I'm not good at it, and what I don't know what it is when I cross a border. I feel like I'm trying to get into a nightclub with false ID. You know what I mean? And and they're going to turn me back every time.
Thank you. Okay. What?
Here we are in Slovenia.
In Portoroz.
We were recommended to come here by our Venice boat driver guy, which was the tip of the day. And this is a really special place. Look at this, it's absolutely fantastic. But weather's not great, but we're not bothered about that because we've got suits. I've got a farmer's suit.
Well, he's got to feed his chickens in that suit there. I've got a trendy suit, everyone can see me.
So we're off now to Zagreb, which is in Croatia. And yeah,
2.5 hours ish, but the weather's really bad. It's due to rain all day, so
whatever, we don't care. And then we're on from there towards I don't know where, but we're going to keep on going.
Kosovo, then Sofia in Belgrade, and then we can see if we can get in through some borders, but it's not looking good at the minute. Yeah. The border to Bosnia. Border to Bosnia. Uh-oh. Looks a bit active for me. The nicest ones were in Bosnia.
Yeah, they were cool.
This one's about the Bosnian crossing, right? We went into Bosnia and it was just like you could tell immediately this place had been blasted by cannons and things. There was holes in buildings, bomb shells through things, wasn't it? I mean, we were going over the river, and it was actually a military bridge, that river. It's like one of the ones the Americans do. It's a military bridge. You're going over like a temporary bridge. You're in there, and the guys at the border were so nice, but I mean, they had holes in their shoes, they had unwashed, scruffy uniforms on, but they wouldn't let us in. But they were very, very nice, weren't they?
They were nice about it. Give them that.
Well, I don't know if we caught that on GoPro. It ran out by the time I looked at it, but we went all the way across Croatia, tried to get into Bosnia. Left Croatia all right after a bit of hassle at the border. Went to Bosnia, they just said no. So they're not letting us into Bosnia. If we can't get into Bosnia, we can't go south. Because they also said we're not allowed into Serbia. So that's about 5 countries off our list. Day 7. What a day. Not good. Raining. Your hair looks terrible. Raining and border control. We didn't get into Bosnia. Well, we did get into Bosnia, but only a few hundred metres. A few metres, actually.
That counts, though.
It counts. And now we had to come back into Croatia. Now we're in Croatia now. And it's quite nice, actually, here. Nice hotel. The Zoo Hotel, next to the zoo. They're quite cute, aren't they? Here's one. Headley Smith. Meerkat. Headley Smith. Meerkat. Kind of got your face, got your nose, Headley. He's having a bit of morning exercise, isn't he?
Remember when we stopped in that hotel, the Zoo Hotel, right?
Yeah.
Which was hysterical. Each room was had a different theme, didn't it? So it was like all these, like, ours was the fox room or something, wasn't it?
I was that tired.
You were that tired. Anyways.
I didn't notice the room.
I'm not going to go on about the snoring thing again because we've covered that point a million times. But on that particular night, you were absolutely making so much noise on the snoring. And what's come out?
He said you weren't going to mention the snoring, and then you go off and mention. I won't mention the 5 shite today if you don't mention the snoring.
But what's come out of this whole thing is next trip it's separate rooms. That's definite. Right?
Well, I was quite happy with that at the start. I just thought because you were skint, I'd help you out, mate. And
but on that night in that thingy, it was so bad. I actually tried to break into the bedroom next door.
Oh, you did?
Do you remember?
That's right, yeah.
I couldn't take it anymore. It was either going to put a pillow over your face, like you remember One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest.
We would never have done the 20 countries in 20 days if you killed me.
Honestly, I was like, oh. So anyways, I remember taking the laminated sheet out of the bedroom that had the instructions on to try and slip it down the door because I'm good at that trick.
Break in.
And I had it. And I was trying to break into the bedroom next door. That was the
No, you didn't break in.
Couldn't get in.
And we're on the river. You know what the river's called? Neither do I.
We're in a place we didn't expect to come to. That's where we are. We're in Osijek, which is in northern Croatia.
And where we're going, Headley?
Well, we don't know where we're going really. We want to go through Hungary, but we've just been told we're not allowed to do that. But it's kind of mixed messages. I must have asked 20 people in the hotel and no one knows if we're allowed to go through Hungary. So we're going to try.
Hungary, if we can't get through Hungary, we've got 1,000 kilometres the other way around by Austria.
Yeah, basically.
So we want to get through Hungary to Romania.
Yeah, that's the idea. But doesn't matter what happens, it's all part of the adventure.
Here we are, we're at the, where are we, Headley? We're at the Croatian border, trying to get into Hungary. And there's a queue of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 cars, but no one seems to be moving. Let's see what happens. This is the easy bit. The hard bit is going to be getting into Hungary. I'm dead impressed with Hungary. Look at that geezer. He's been standing there for hours. Getting cold. Here we are in Hungary.
I have never crossed to the other side. I have never been of the other kind. Are you seeing all of the things I see?
Remember to like, subscribe and hit the bell.